In Fivesome News, submitted
That's
by
so many people.
the most wonderful time of the year.
Now it's appropriate to sing.
A polyamorous woman is now pregnant by one of her 4 lovers who all agree to be the dad.
That is complicated. Well, if it works for them.
Right?
If it works for them, yeah, more power to you.
That's actually a good thing.
That's helpful.
That is very helpul. I don't think there'll be a lot
She
of
has
no stress in that.
4 helpers.
I'm down to have 3
4
extra
incomes.
dads.
4 dad figures. 4.
Wait, what?
Would you be down?
I didn't even. I was following his math.
Like 3 extra dads to help us out?
But then you'd have to share her too. You down with that?
Girl, you already know he is.
If it's help, it's help.
Well, I gotta work out. Gio needs some dick. Fine with me.
I'm
Gotta go work out.
gonna adopt Joe's philosophy. 3 dads is 3 dads.
Yeah. $20 is $20.
And then you're down with Taika calling 3 other men daddy.
Yup.
Cool.
That's like the least of his worries.
Well, I don't know. That's kind of like a man pride for some dads. I don't know.
No, because I'll still beat the shit out of the other 3. It doesn't matter.
That's the pride.
If I get someone
3
bigger,
buffer guys.
I get like The Rock. I get like.
Good, then he takes the protection responsibility away from me.
He's like, oh, cool, I'm done with that.
I'll give him the code to the safe. Now you're in charge of protecting this house.
What are you gonna do?
I'll be the cooking dad.
Oh, okay.
He just goes and works out.
There's so many slots I could fill in. I could be the massage
Can you
dad.
imagine 3 more incomes in the household?
Oh, that makes
if
it
they're all
way
working,
Bring in a billionaire dad?
dude. So everyone
sign up?
fills a different.
Where do I sign up?
That's cool.
Everyone fills a different hole, is what you said?
That too. That too. But after the 3rd hole, I don't know where else to put
Yeah,
it.
you only have 3 holes.
Yeah.
Might have to share one.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
After the 3rd, she got hands.
Yeah.
True, there's 2 more holes you can put it in.
She has one in the mouth, one in the pussy, one in the ass, and she's fucking jerking a guy off. That's a lot of work for one lady.
It's a lot of
I've
work.
seen porn like that, and usually they turn out to be like, wow, this is not what I bargained for.
Is that how you're supposed to handle balls like a fucking intense Rubik's cube?
One-handed Rubik's
I was
Cube.
like, goddamn.
You're trying to solve a Rubik's Cube with one hand.
Trying to get
Find
fucking
some
taffy
here.
off your fingers.
1 woman, 4 men.
1 woman.
Go for
4
her.
men. So they're from Jacksonville, Florida.
Florida.
Corey is 20 years old.
Okay.
Travis is 23.
Wow, their names are so perfect.
Ethan
Chad,
Oh, Ethan.
is 22.
Skyler.
Christopher is 22.
They're all
They're
young.
really
And
young.
Mark is 18.
Oh.
Hey, wait, how old is she?
20. Their new age.
Oh, so there's 5 guys.
No, so it's 5 people.
Four husbands.
I was like, 5 Guys Burgers.
That's how 5 Guys started.
Yeah. Oh, I want some burgers.
All right, I'm gonna show you guys a video clip where you.
Video clip.
Yeah, well, you'll get to know.
Not of their sex, bro.
I was like, damn.
Wait, do they got a YouTube channel and they're explaining to the world?
Oh, they should. Huh?
I actually would. They probably do well.
Would fucking kill
This
it.
is a fucking TLC show right here. This is the TLC show.
Yeah, all right, here we go.
So then this is mine and Travis's room. This is the master bedroom. This is the room that
She is
has
pregnant,
the bigger
too.
bed.
She got big titties though, that's probably
we'll swap
why.
in and out of every night just so
That's
that
the master
you
bedroom.
get equal turns, you know, sharing a bed. While this is like mine and Travis's room, we keep all of our stuff in here. People are rotating in and out.
They're rotating in and out for
The
sure.
relationship I'd been in was actually with Travis and Ethan. Travis was the one who had brought up the idea to me. We met back in elementary school. We've been dating for about 2.5, almost 3 years.
Wait, who's holding whose hand? That's what I was looking at right now. I was like,
Been since junior high.
Are they?
We made things official recently, but we've basically been dating for about 2 years now.
Look, they're crossing over one guy.
Bubble.
In high school. And then Chris is the newest addition. We've been dating since April.
Well, they all want pussy really bad.
The relationship could best be described by having Tori as the hub and all of us are spokes on a giant wheel.
On a giant wheel, huh? You know what they could do is the fucking star thing together. You know that
Brother husbands. That doesn't flow as well.
They don't look like relatives.
Brother husband?
Yeah, it doesn't flow as well.
Yeah, so here we go.
Man, I was not picturing that, dude.
Dude, that dude's face at the very right, man.
He's the first one. He's the original.
He was the first
He's the
one.
OG.
He's the oldest as well. He's 23. So it turns out that this dude is the dad,
Okay.
which is
The 18-year-old?
Christopher,
He's like,
22.
yes.
Yeah. And so the reason why they know that he's the dad is because of the timing.
Wow, they time it like that. Okay.
Yeah, I guess they have like a schedule. I don't know how it works.
Hey man,
And
this
they
is
did
genius.
mention that.
Whose hand is this? Oh, it's
is-
hers. Wait, what?
No, he has black nail polish.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
that's his hand. That's his hand. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's his
There's
hand.
nothing
Her
wrong
hand is
with
over
nail-
it.
Wait, hold on.
I'm confused at whose hands are whose.
Where's her hand?
This is her hand. This is her hand.
Where's this hand coming from?
Oh,
From
I
all
thought
over
he
here?
was holding somebody's hand.
He's holding his own.
Oh, he's holding his old hand. Oh, that's.
She's holding his hand.
But whose hand is this?
His.
How does it turn this way?
What are you talking
It goes behind her and
Oh,
through.
it's like this? Okay. Yeah, from
And then
this.
the guy in the right has nobody to hold hands with.
Left and the right. Or no, sorry.
No, the very right guy's crossing over.
This is too complicated.
Yeah, that's too. I can't do that.
So what they did.
I feel like it smells like hot Cheetos in that house.
Yeah, because they're all like gaming a lot in this video, because it's a much longer video that was just trimmed down. But in that video, it shows them like playing video games and like playing board games a lot.
So he's the mastermind, right?
Yeah.
So this guy convinced her to bring him in.
Yes.
His best
And then he
friend.
brings him in.
I think him. I think he was last.
God, this is girl, man. Down for anything, man.
Dude, this is the craziest pyramid scheme I've ever seen.
True.
He's like, look, it'll trickle down, don't you worry.
And then they were saying, because they were asking like, do the guys have a relationship with one another? And then so
That's what I was wondering.
these two
gay.
kind of tried it in high school, but it
tried
didn't
being
work
gay.
out.
So they thought it would work later? As like a...
No, now they're
They're
separate.
trying to be romantic, but then
Yeah.
now they're just both daddies.
But now they're just to her.
I don't know about that.
So they're having a baby girl, and she's due in February.
I'm not even judging the relationship. I'm just judging how ugly they are.
Hey, you know, that's funny though, because in today's age, it's easier to connect in a way. Like, so I feel like when people be like, "Oh man, you're a virgin," it's like I don't know if you can equate virgin to nerd anymore. 'Cause nerds
they're
be
fucking
too.
They're
Nerds
fucking
be
harder than I am.
Go to a Comic-Con, man. You see those nerds
Yeah.
together, man. They be fucking.
It's fucking crazy too, I heard. Like, I heard the hotel parties after that shit are like,
Oh, I don't go to hotel parties, but
I've just heard. I really don't want to be anywhere near that, but like, I've heard.
Yeah, but when you
Damn.
go to Walmart though, you're not going, I want to fuck you.
Someone that lives near that Walmart might.
Yeah, but when I picture this group, you know, I just don't want to picture them fucking each other really hard.
I don't know if they do it together. They're separate, right? Is that part of it? That they're all separate relationships?
Yeah.
But
Because I think it's awesome that they have each other. They're probably having an amazing fucking sex life, more than like I ever will.
I'm like, how does she keep up?
right. That's what I'm thinking.
She's the girlfriend.
Those guys look like they come fast.
No. I'm not even talking about sexually. I'm talking about like having a relationship with each man.
Not even sexual, just like interpersonal.
You don't
like-
understand guys.
I was talking to you about this yesterday. No, about her.
Guys are fucking easy
Well, I guess
as
they
shit.
are easy. I guess they are kind of easy.
You know how much attention guys need?
Some guys need a lot of attention.
Well, obviously, these guys have each other.
No, they do say that they get jealous. And like they have to establish boundaries and like they have to like.
Because they're like, hey, you got enough time with her titty. Now it's my turn. That's what they're
have
fighting
to,
over.
They say that they
I get to touch her titty now.
They have to communicate a lot to make sure that they're like, hey, you know, I need time with Tori. It's my turn. And like they have.
And that's one cool thing I think about like open relationships is that there is way more communication. I feel like with it, and that's the one benefit I think that I could probably learn from. Not that I want to be in an open relationship, but just that being able to always communicate like your feelings, not feeling like you have to keep that reserved or anything like that. But I can't do.
I think this will solve the incel problem. Is every girl take on four
dudes.
This could happen in China. Because they have like a shortage of women, right?
4 dudes to a woman.
Yeah.
And then I'm also thinking like they're fucking young.
They are really young.
Let's see how long this lasts.
Yeah, that's why I wondered too, because they're so young. I wonder if that is like something that's like a lasting.
They look like a whole family of Beavis and Buttheads.
I just wish they didn't bring a kid along. That's the only thing.
I feel like the kid's gonna grow up with a lot of attention and love.
Yeah, a lot of buddies.
A lot of people.
Got 4 dads you have to work through.
Or it could all fall apart.
That many factors.
Yeah, that's a lot of variables you got swinging around there.
It sounds like a recipe that's about to explode.
That's a lot of presents though.
I haven't even no one's older than 25.
Yeah, no one's older than
Yeah,
25.
there's no guy. Yeah, because even in, at least in a Mormon polyamorous marriage, there's community, there's different generations, so there's that concept of being able to pass the torch on to the next, and there's some kind of mentorship, right? In this situation, it's like Lord of the Flies. 18 to 22, I don't know, man.
Yeah, 18 to 22.
I don't know, man. I just hope that they're mature.
10 grandparents.
Oh yeah, that's true, huh?
Oh, I didn't think about that.
That's a lot of love.
That's assuming that all these families are still involved with these other.
That's true because they do mention that family are just not approving.
I don't know many families that would.
Not even one of their families?
Well, as far as I know, no.
Dang.
But how nice.
But
do
like
they
for
have each
her
other?
family though, like they're now that she's pregnant and like they have a baby coming, that everyone's starting to get excited. Like they're kind of coming around, but they're still very like disapproving.
I wouldn't. I'd be like, look at my nephew. Thank God he's found somebody to fuck him.
That was your nephew. You were just like, oh man, we lucked out. we'll take it.
I'm like, go! You lonely fucking stay-at-home gamer boy. You have a community now. Get your ass out there and meet other flaming hot Cheeto lovers. Go, and you're getting your dick sucked. Good for you. You have a fucking queen ant in your little nerd cave, and y'all fucking bust nuts all day in her.
Oh yeah, that is an ant kingdom.
Yeah.
Just one queen ant.
Yeah. They're like, we're the tires and she's the big truck.
The big truck.
So they're the spokes on the wheel. She's a center.
The big ol' Tonka truck.
Whatever makes them happy.
Yeah, if they're happy though.
That's the thing, man.
But I'm like Gio though. Hopefully that kid is like alright
Yeah.
in that situation. That's the.
They should have just had fun. They should have just had a good old time, explore.
The kid might see other kids and go, "You only got one dad."
True.
I got 4.
I'm talking my shit, but I think this is actually better than what a lot of people go through their age is just total isolation and like no human contact. In this case, it looks like they're loving and having a good time for the time being until it fucking blows up like a volcano. But you know, like for the time being though, that's I think I would much rather be in an ugly orgy than being alone.